bengkel. Oh, benar. Aku tidak membawa ban. Oh, mengenai ini lagi. Ayo kita kembali lagi. Ayo. Kenapa dia membuatku melakukan semua ini? Sekarang aku pasti akan tertidur.
Halo, kami baru saja mau pergi ke taman bermain. Apa kau mau ikut?
Ayo.
Aku bilang aku tidak mau pergi.
Ini sangat menyenangkan.
Ayo lagi.
Teman-teman, aku pulang duluan ya.
Blackberry.com. Hai semuanya, Kevin di
Tidak mau. Teman-teman, kita pulang ke garasi saja ya.
Stepping into the box, number 50.
Welcome to MLB Slugfest 2004.
Di 3 provinsi ini itu rata-rata per hari kalau nggak salah berapa 300 sampai 400 mm ya,
Paling tinggi di Biren 411 ya.
411. Nah, membaca statistik ini mungkin kita sebagai masyarakat awam agak cukup kurang bisa membayangkan. Akhirnya gue ngitung nih, naik 400 mm per day itu dalam penjelasan sederhananya seperti apa sih? Bayangkan nih, Neng, ini kan datar nih ya. Curah hujan 400 mm per hari itu artinya air yang ditumpahkan itu mendekati 0,4 meter. Dalam wilayah datar berarti kalau yang 200 mm per hari hujan sehari itu kedalamannya sepertiga meter. Kalau seandainya ditumpahkan di salah satu provinsi itu dengan bentangan landasan yang datar. Jadi kalau kita bayangkan curah hujan yang terjadi di Aceh, Sumut, dan Sulawesi, kalau kita analogikan paling sederhana air yang seandainya landasan datar itu sekaki anak itu sepertiga meter ya, 30 meter. Di Sumut, Aceh, dan nggak ada jatuh. Nah, sempat gue hitung nih, danau paling besar di Indonesia apa?
Jatiluhur sama
bayangkan dengan publikasi air di 3 provinsi dengan skalanya gue hitung publikasi yang ada di Buat di Jatiluhur dalam kondisi penuh itu ditumpahkan dalam waktu bersamaan ke 3 provinsi itu kalau gue perbandingkan lagi dengan seperlima air dan November dalam kondisi penuh di situ 3 provinsi itu sehari. Masalahnya ini kan terjadi di 3 hari berturut-turut. Bisa kita bayangkan misalnya berapa air semua terkonsentrasi dalam cekungan dan tidak akan mau terima 17 kali
Oh man, that was
2 provinsi. Itu kenapa kemudian dampaknya kali-kali yang terjadi.
and now
Kalau analoginya pakai Indonesia jauh lebih dramatis lagi, 15 meter
area Jakarta.
area Jakarta
National record for the Brazilian.
great game.
apa namanya
Ucapan di medsos.
medsos ketika gue itu ini salah ini dalam tanda kutip pernyataan yang dikeluarkan akhirnya ya kita harus berasumsi jika kemudian dampak dari bencana ini cukup dramatis kalau dan pengungsinya jatuh. Dan dalam situasi yang seperti ini, patut lagi-lagi kita harus mencari variabel kenapa masa belum terbiasa dengan baik, ya. Dan kira-kira respon seperti apa yang masih kita lakukan. Nah, masih coba menggunakan apa dari itu?
Sebetulnya kan sebelumnya. Memang baru di
Tonight's matchup, the Milwaukee Brewers will go up against the St. Louis Cardinals.
Hey, Tim, are you gonna use the good chair this year?
This is my chair, Jimmy.
I need to use that chair because my legs are all sore.
Jimmy, your chair's over there. It's the one with the coffee stains on it, propped up on
Yeah, I know. I don't want to use it. Why can't we get somebody to clean these chairs? They're all stained, for crying out loud.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Oke, yang berbentuk di samudra lautan luas. Dan memang kita ada hasil manipulasi.
Hello again, everybody. Tim Kitcher along with Jimmy Shorts. Jimmy, you look a little down. What's the matter?
I got my parakeet, Petey. He's sick. He's just laying in the cage. Tried to give it chicken broth last night, but it was too hot.
I don't know if you should be getting a parakeet chicken.
Roll with it.
Anyway, it's time to play ball. Pena takes a strike, 0-1.
I guess that pitch wasn't good enough for him. Now he's wasting everybody's time.
Lays down the bunt. Richie picks it up. Out at first. One out. Bases are empty. Deliver. And the sinker is really a tough ball to hit, Jimmy.
He chased that one well out of the strike zone.
Good eye there on the pitch outside.
His eyes are like a hawk. He is so good.
And he looks at one inside.
And he wouldn't bite on that offering. You know, that may have been a little bit out of the zone, but not much.
Pitch on the way. That was just unhittable. Great pitch. You know, this guy has only one joint in his fingers, Jimmy. It's a rare condition. It's kind of like having 5 popsicle sticks for fingers.
Oh, man, bless him. You know, if I had popsicle sticks for fingers, I'd have one bright cherry root beer, orange. My thumb would be a fudgesicle.
This pitcher is one tough cookie. His arm is very explosive.
Well, his arm sure explodes like a cannon. I bet he has some good arm insurance.
Edmonds stands in. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-1.
He had to go upstairs to swing at that one.
Edmonds takes a cold strike.
He just didn't like that pitch, Tim. I don't blame him. That was garbage.
Swing and a miss. Strike three.
They should make those practice bats like 70 pounds. By the time they get to the plate, they could hit anything.
After a half inning of play, we are scoreless. Sanchez digs in. Hit hard over the shortstop. And Renteria pulls it in. 1 out. Bases are empty. Line foul.
Hey, sports fans, this coming Friday is Garden Hose Day at the ballpark. First 10,000 fans through the gate will get 100 feet of garden hose from the folks at Rubber Done. Get it done with a Rubber Done gardening product.
And then on Tuesday, it's free shave night for the first 10,000 men. Yes, you'll receive a free shave courtesy of Donnie Sr. and his son Vinny Jr. Or visit them open Monday through Saturday at the Travel Out Bus Terminal. And now the pitch. Line smash to the shortstop. Young rounds first. And Young pulls up at second with a double. 1 out with a runner on second. Hey Jimmy, I read where that man with the world's longest beard, he actually tripped on and fell down the stairs and, well, he went to meet the big barber in the sky, I guess.
Oh boy, you know, my wife's got a beard. Not a big one like it, but you can see hair.
You know, I read where they fired the pitching coach over in Baltimore for making calls to Japan to talk to his girlfriend. $900 phone bill.
They should put a payphone up. Hey Tim, do you know that baseballs are made in Japan?
You know, I've always wanted to go to Hong Kong. It's supposed to be the world's busiest island. I've always wanted to see that big wall of Japan as well. 1 out, runner at first base.
No, that's in Hong Kong. I wish that my front lawn looked like the grass here at this park. My yard is filled with weeds, and the dogs have burned up all my grass.
Sexton takes a cold strike. 0-1's the count. Yeah, the ash makes better fertilizer. Sexton takes a cold strike. 0-2's the count.
He should have swung at that one. That was a meatball.
Morris, and here's the windup. Hit hard into left field. Hit sharply, but foul. And Jimmy, I saw on TV last night that guy with the longest nails in the world. They're like 7 feet long. It's just disgusting. The guy wastes a perfectly good arm. And so there are 2 outs and a runner at first base. Hammonds gets ready. Had some local blueberries on my crispy rice this morning, Jimmy. Summer blueberries and baseball with crispy rice. Just like being a kid again.
What are you trying to do, a cereal commercial, Tim?
Hammonds takes a cold strike. The count is 0-1.
You know, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him hit a baseball.
Oh, fooled him on that one.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, that was a fastball. How fast does a ball have to be a fast ball, though?
Ya, sebenarnya kami pikir kucingnya hilang. Mereka tangkap.
Sends up a drive to right field. And Drew pulls it in to end the frame. And that'll retire the side. After an inning of play, Milwaukee leads by 1. Tonight on Newsbreakers, why Johnny can't read. Maybe it's because Johnny's teacher doesn't know Jack. Are your kids' teachers qualified to teach? What we found out will disturb you. And here comes the batter to the plate to lead off the inning. Brolin stares down the pitcher. Richie, the windup. Brolin takes a cold strike.
Oh, come on, swing! Can I get no coffee on my lap?
And he doesn't take the bait on that one.
Their hitting coach gives these guys $1 for every ball they take. That's good incentive to draw the walk.
Aku pikir kami akan melakukan pekerjaan.
You know, this pitcher learned to pitch by throwing eggs through a little window in his family barn. A lot of former farmers in the big leagues, Tim.
Pujols steps in. And he looks at the pitch off the plate.
You know, they say ball players have great eyes, and that's a good example right there.
And that was just a mean pitch.
Well, this pitcher's very mean to me. He started yelling at me in the parking lot yesterday for no good reason. My car hardly touched him.
And he doesn't take the bait on the pitch away.
He just said, I don't like that one. Throw me another. Good hitters do that.
Releases. Drives one to left field. And Pujols reaches base safely. One out, a man on base. Renteria stands in. Renteria takes a cold strike. 0-1's the count.
Oh, what do you know? For once he didn't swing. And he shut up.
Renteria takes a cold strike, 0-2.
I think he just forgot to swing there. It's like, oh, I guess I should have swung, huh?
Got under that one to left field. Jenkins will field it on the bounce. And he's out at second base.
You know, right now would be a good time for a double.
2 out, 1 on. Martinez steps in. Martinez takes a strike, 0-1.
You know, you can't teach a kid patience, but I tell you, this kid's got patience. Maybe too much patience.
The throw to first, and the runner gets back in. Ritchie, the windup. Martinez takes a cold strike, 0-2.
And he lays off on that one. You know, I wonder if he just swung at everything you would normally never swing at, and vice versa, if you would become a great hitter.
And he looks at strike 3. Ooh, he didn't like that call, but it looked good from up here. At the middle of 2, Milwaukee leads by 1. And tonight, following the game on Crime Scene Witness Stories. An eyewitness tells the story of witnessing a witness disappearance in a witness relocation program gone bad. It's sure to excite you.
You know, I was wondering, do you feel sorry for the folks who get a home run ball, then they lose it to somebody who fights for it harder? And look at, they always say, they mouth, I almost had it, darn. Watch their lips next time.
I don't feel sorry for him, Jimmy. It's survival of the fittest out there. You gotta scratch and scratch back.
Lanjut.
Sudah selesai, Nuri? Terima kasih, Nuri. Sampai tinggal. Aku udah lapar sekarang. Oh iya, aku masih
once again, Jimmy, who's your favorite superhero? Mine's Hercules.
No big surprise there, Tim. I'm picking Wolfman. He would bury Hercules.
Come on, Jimmy, the Wolfman doesn't even have a costume.
Well, he doesn't need one. That's how strong he is. He would wipe out Hercules, Tim.
Ada kecelakaan. Aku harus pergi sekarang.
Apa? Bagaimana dengan
Aku akan memperbaiki pegangan kesehatan dan kembali nanti ya.
Halo semuanya, selamat datang di channel Insomnia Project. Di video kali ya, mungkin kamu pernah lihat channel luar negeri yang sesuaikan dengan bahasa mereka.
Have you ever noticed that paper and trash often goes to the right side of the outfield, Tim? I wonder what causes that. Is that wind?
Jim, I have no idea what causes that, but I am concerned, as you are.
Dan ini di tab barunya sudah terbuka ya untuk YouTube studionya. Jika sudah seperti ini, kita masuk aja ke peraturan.
Apa ini? Sebuah rumah.
Well, this is strange. The pitcher is refusing to throw the ball.
Well, maybe he can't figure out which pitch to throw next.
Dia masih saja terlalu.
sesuatu seperti ini pernah terjadi sebelumnya?
Iya, dia seperti itu saja pertama kali mengalami.
Bagaimana dia dulu? Aku penasaran.
Begini ceritanya. Itu saat aku baru saja pindah dari garasinya.
Nah, untuk pengaturannya ada di bawah sini ya.
Jadi,
Kita klik pengaturan.
oh tentu.
Kemudian di sini
Tapi dari sudah
kita
itu,
pilih menu default account ya.
ini. Selalu ingin memiliki sebuah.
Jika sudah,
Sekarang yang
di sampingnya kita pilih yang setelan lanjutan.
terbaik yang cocok dengan baik untuk
Jika sudah seperti ini, kita geser ke bawah. Nanti akan ada suri suara otomatis. Kita geserkan. Nah, di sini ada opsi untuk aktifkannya ya. Untuk aktifkan suri suara otomatisnya, silahkan diklik aktifkan. Nah, nanti akan defaultnya seperti ini, kita biarkan aja. Namun kamu juga bisa uji untuk aktifkannya ya. Untuk aktifkan suri suara otomatisnya, silahkan diklik aktifkan. Nah, nanti akan defaultnya seperti ini, kita biarkan aja. Namun kamu juga bisa ubah di tinjau suri suara dalam semua bahasa. Namun aku biasanya di default aja kayak gini. Jika sudah, silahkan simpan. Tunggu sampai berhasil. Nah, ini setelahnya sudah berhasil kita simpan ya, sudah berhasil tersimpan. Jika sudah seperti
All right, here we are back to the action.
jika kamu nanti upload video itu, akan otomatis bahasanya.
Nice fastball.
Oh, that hurt. I bet the catcher's hand's gonna look like a balloon or something. Man, that's
Di sini ada opsi untuk aktifkannya ya. Untuk aktifkan suri suara otomatisnya, silahkan diklik aktifkan. Nanti akan defaultnya seperti ini, kita biarkan aja. Ataupun kamu juga bisa ubah di tinjau suri suara dalam semua bahasa. Namun aku biasanya di default aja kayak gini. Jika sudah,
Well, they finally got things turned around in Tampa Bay, Jimmy. I thought bringing in Skip Howell was a good move.
Well, things were backwards for quite a while.
Funny thing is, when they installed the Jumbotron, no one even noticed it was backwards. Our maintenance guy, Skip, was the first to notice it.
That's our Skip. Did you ever notice that he wears the same shirt every day?
Nah, di sini ada opsi untuk aktifkannya ya. Untuk aktifkan suri suara otomatisnya, silahkan diklik aktifkan.
Menjadi mampu bencana.
Nanti akan defaultnya seperti ini, kita biarkan aja. Tapi kamu juga bisa ubah di tinjau suri suara dalam semua bahasa. Namun aku biasanya di default aja kayak gini. Jika sudah, silahkan simpan. Tunggu sampai berhasil. Nah, ini setelahnya sudah berhasil kita
Hey, Jimmy, have you tried that new burrito burger at the concession yet? 1 pound burrito on a foot-long bun, and it is muy delicioso.
Yeah, I had 2 of them yesterday, and I'll tell you what, I set myself on fire.
Suri suara otomatis ini bisa kamu aktifkan ketika sudah connect ya, atau sudah monetisasi channel YouTube-nya. Jika belum, untuk fitur tersebut belum tersedia. Segitu aja, semoga video ini membantu.
this is strange. The pitcher is refusing to throw the ball.
Well, maybe you can't figure out which pitch to throw next.
Oh, bisa kan?
Aku tidak sengaja meninggalkannya di sana. Aku sudah kembali, Nak. Ya, dia harus mengambil kopinya.
Baiklah, aku akan menguruskan kita yang tadi.
All right, here we are back to the action.
Baiklah, kalau begitu kami akan berbicara seperti tapi sekarang kita tidak besok ya.
You know what I like about baseball at night? I love just being swarmed by bugs. So you're waving your arms around, you know, help me, help me, help me. And the baseball players think you like them, but it's because you got bugs all over you.
Terima kasih ya. Terakhirnya, kami tidak ada rasa yang dapat
Ada seperti yang pelajari, kebenaran yang membuat sekali atau membantu seseorang.
Have you ever wondered if the ground crew paints the dirt? I mean, take a look at the dirt. It's orange, it's brown, it's not black. They must paint the dirt.
Well, most of the dirt they use nowadays, Jimmy, is a synthetic polyfiber made from recycled garbage swept up from after games. Lots of peanut shells.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Man.
Cotton candy, the works. You know who's got huge hands, Jimmy? Jason Giambi. You know, the average hand weighs about a half a kilo. This guy must have 2.5 kilogram hands. Man, that's a lot of grams.
I bet your tongue weighs a few kilograms.
Ada sesuatu yang suatu kepada
Helms takes a called strike. He's in the hole 0-2.
He didn't like that, baby. I don't blame him. I think the pitcher was trying to fool him there.
Hey, Jimmy, you packed for the trip? The limo's picking us up after the game.
You know, I hate riding in limos. I get car sick. They're too long. I want a shorter car.
Hey, you know, we're sharing the room again, Jimmy. Part of the owner's plan to save money.
Oh, good. I'll bring lots of quarters for the vibrating bed, Tim.
Tapi penting.
Have you ever wondered where the players get that black grease they put under their eyes to keep the sun out? Is that grease or is that magic marker?
It's hydraulic grease, Jimmy. You know, they found it eliminates age wrinkles in ball players, so now a woman's cosmetic company sells it for $65 an ounce. I saw that Spider-Man movie, Jimmy. He didn't look like a spider to me, just looked like a kid going for trick-or-treats.
You know, Tim, every once in a while you might want to bring it back to baseball. Just a thought there, partner. I wonder where baseball parks get all the chalk they use for the chalk line. Where do they get that chalk? Schools?
That could be, but Jimmy, I think that most of it's just ordinary baking flour you can get at the local supermarket.
Here's a reminder that tomorrow is free automotive tire day. The first 10,000 fans that enter the ballpark will receive a free steel belted radial tire from Road King. Road King, grip the road and go.
And then Saturday is Scratch and Sniff Calendar Day. Jimmy, you'll receive a calendar of baseball sights and smells at the old ballpark. I smell hot dogs right now, partner. And this guy's a pull hitter, Jimmy. He usually likes to pull the ball. Let's see if he tries to pull the ball right here.
He pulled his groin trying to pull the ball too hard in spring training, and they had to pull him.
Morris with the windup. And he got caught looking.
This pitcher is just mowing them down.
1 out. Bases are empty. Clayton digs in.
Tim, here's another email we got at the booth. A fan watching a game. Has a baseball game ever been called because of snow?
Absolutely. Last year, Chicago, Cleveland, Milwaukee, all the same week. Big storm, Atlanta, even Texas. And I remember the Mets had 29 inches of snow before they postponed one of their games.
We got another email from a fan who writes us here at the booth, Tim. How many stitches are in a baseball? And why do they only use red thread?
Well, Jimmy, the number of stitches is actually 5092, and that is the very year Columbus discovered the United States. That's why it's called the All-American pastime. And that's line foul.
Boy, I love the sounds of baseball, Tim.
Oh, me too. That sound when the ball pops in the mitt, the crack of the bat.
The sound of screaming lost kids. You know, I was thinking the other day, baseball, spell it backwards, and it's La Besa Baba. Have you ever thought about that? Am I right there?
And now Jimmy, the pitcher, is just holding onto the ball, staring down the hitter in some attempt to apparently psych him out. Seems to be taking an awfully long time. Now, how long before the ump actually puts an end to this? That's what I wonder.
I know that look. I think he pinched a nerve in his neck. You know, that happened to me once in the shower. I was a raging by the time my wife found me.
I think the umpire just went to use the facilities, perhaps, because you know what? I don't see him anywhere, Jimmy. You?
Pertanyaan selanjutnya, apakah ini siluet dari seekor anak anjing atau anak kucing? Rocky, menurutku jawabannya. Aku rasa itu anak anjing. Oh ya? Terima kasih. Jawabannya anak kucing. Hah? Benar. Sejauh bagus, Ayu. Aku bisa melakukan kebalikan dari yang Rocky katakan. Apa? Aku harus tanya juga pada Rocky lain kali. Benar. Rocky itu tuan salah. Tuan salah. Mereka mengolok-olok aku. Bagaimana aku memperbaikinya? Bisa aja lewat sekarang. Hah? Matt? Halo, aku sudah menunggumu. Sebenarnya semua temanku mengenal aku sebagai tuan salah. Jadi aku mau belajar bagaimana seperti ini. Ajari aku sesuatu. Oke.
Setelah default upload, kita pilih yang setelan lanjutan. Nah, di sini jika kalian belum aktifkan, berarti sebelah kanan ada tulisan aktifkan, silakan tombol lalu keluar seperti ini, lalu silakan kalian pilih sendiri. Setelah pilih, silakan simpan di kiri nih, bawah. Yang kanan bawah ini kita simpan. Setelah itu yang belum mengaktifkan. Dan untuk fitur ini adalah fitur untuk kalian yang sudah menjadi partner YouTube.
Alright, here we are back to the action.
Silakan kalian mencobanya. Semoga bermanfaat. Oke, sekian dulu. Bye. Lalu kita pilih yang setelan lanjutan yang belum mengaktifkan. Dan ada tulisan aktifkan, silakan tombol lalu keluar.
You know, I was wondering about this last night at the hotel. How many fans get stuck entering or leaving the park through them turnstiles? Those things scare me and hurt me.
Oh, yeah, they had a guy trapped in there yesterday. Took him out with the jaws of life, but I'm more frightened of the escalator snapping my ankles off.
Oh, don't even get me started on escalators. They scare me.
Percaya
Mau ikut denganku kan?
objek
Baik. Tinggallah siapa
ada 2 sama memainkan jalan ini cara aktifkan fitur konten ini kalian bisa lihat di video saya yang ketujuh.
There's that bee again. Jimmy, you know that bumblebees actually defy physics? They're too heavy to fly.
Well, that's why they got legs, Tim, and there's a bee on your neck.
Ah, get off me!
itu semua berkat
Oh ya, penting untuk kalian ketahui, sulit suara otomatis akan diterapkan pada video-video yang kita upload setelah proses aktivasi selesai. Contoh di sini, saya aktivasi asal
You know, today's players are so big and strong, Jimmy. Just amazing. Say, how's your trainer working now?
My trainer, Tim's in the hospital. He dropped the weight on his foot.
And, Jimmy, I don't know what's going on down there, but for some reason they've halted play. Maybe, is it raining down there?
Oh, I know why. Whoever's playing this game quit playing the game, and here we are sitting. Hello? Hello? Pitch? Hit the pitch button. You know, I got better things to do than to sit here while you talk to your girlfriend or whatever you're doing. I can't see what you're doing. Tim, here we got another email from a fan watching the game. They want to know, why do they call dugouts? Because they're really not dug out of anything.
That's the stupidest question I ever heard of.
Man, I'll tell you, that was one terrific steak I had last night. You know, it didn't look like a 72-ouncer, but right now, I'm feeling it, baby.
And that was one terrific squabble you got into with the maitre d'. What happened there, Jimmy?
Well, we had a little disagreement over the tip. I thought it automatically was included, like they do up in Canada.
Well,
but
that makes sense.
I was wrong.
You know, I really wish I had taken Canadian when I was in high school, Jimmy. It's a great language to have. It's close by, and people are awfully darn friendly up there. Well, this is strange. The pitcher's refusing to throw the ball.
Well, maybe he can't figure out which pitch to throw next.
Ya, sedikit. Ini semua karena aku. Tidak, semua temanku semakin menyukaiku. Semua berkatmu, Matt. Aku? Iya, jadi yang terjadi kemarin adalah Bagaimana kau tahu semua ini, Rogi? Apakah punya cerita menarik lainnya? Kalau begitu, apakah mau berhasil buat pemain-pemain lainnya? Yang sana aku katakan pada mereka Slugfest tersebut kepadaku.
All right, here we are back to the action. Morris, now the windup. Hit in the air to right center. Clayton, heading for second. Rounding second. Round third. The Brewers widen their lead. One out. Bases are empty. Hit sharply, but foul. You know, Jimmy, if you took every line from every ballpark, like the line for tickets, concessions, the John, you'd have a line that stretches from here to the moon and back again.
You know, Tim, if you took everything you said that meant nothing and listened to it the way we have to, you'd probably want to go live.
Oh, he just took a shot there, Jimmy. You know, that's always been kind of a fantasy of mine, actually. One out, runner at first base. Richie, looking for a pitch he can drive.
Silakan kalian setelah lanjutan.
You know what? Last night I swear I saw a UFO. It came swishing across the entire sky. Yeah, I think it was from another planet.
Sekarang akan kita aktifkan ya, nanti kalau untuk ada suara otomatis jadi orang-orang bisa nonton kita lebih fun untuk tonton orang-orang luar ya. Kita akan juga aktifkan.
Tim, we got another email from a fan who writes, what do you like better, a day game or a night game, and why?
Well, I'm an early riser, Jimmy, so I'd have to say night games. I like to spend my days around the garden or entertaining guests around the pool.
If you're an early riser, then you'd like a day game. Otherwise, you're going to be up all day waiting for a night game. That's
Yeah. The pitch. And he whips one over the first baseman. This could be extra bases. Fabregas rounding second. Rounds third. And Richie has a double. Only one out here, and they've got runners at second and third. Sanchez gets ready.
Tim, have you ever gotten sick at the ballpark?
Well, I never have, Jimmy, but I'll tell you, when a 6-year-old kid drinks a 32-ounce pop, a hot dog, and candy, and they're all wound up, it's no wonder.
Have you ever noticed that baseball players or anybody who wears a baseball cap all the time, when they take it off, they're bald or they're losing their hair?
Well, actually, Jimmy, wearing the hat makes you lose your hair. It rips it out of its follicles.
Terlihat menyenangkan. Wow, lihat, aku kacang. Aku kacang. Itu saya. Hei, tapi kita sama sekali bukan kacang. Kita hanya burung pegang kecil. Aku kacang kutu kayu. Bukan.
Big swing and a miss. His timing seems to be off, Jimmy.
That's 'cause he's swinging in a different time zone, Tin. That's why.
Apa itu? Ini kacang. Kacang ini bukan kacang. Itu serangga yang terlihat seperti kacang. Ini pasti kutu kayu. Ya biar jangan bilang siapa-siapa, ini rahasia. Rahasia? Kenapa? Mana aku tahu. Tapi kenapa dia berdiri seperti ini?
Rubbing Georgia dirt on your balls before you use them during a baseball game, it's tradition. It started way back in the 20s. That's fascinating to me.
Tunggu sebentar. Kita lebih besar dan suara kita jauh lebih keras daripada suaranya. Jadi kutu air kecil ini mungkin takut terhadap kita. Bagaimana kalau kita mundur selangkah lalu diam dan menunggunya tengah serta membuka bulungannya sendiri?
Tomorrow is punk rock night here at the ballpark. Dress up as your favorite punk rocker and get in free. Tim, what was your favorite punk band in the 80s?
Jimmy, I'm going to say that band that did that YW something song, and they were kind of scary to look at, but you can't help but dance and make those alphabet letters when you hear them.
Dadah kutu kayu. Kapan-kapan main lagi ya. Sampai jumpa kutu kayu. Kura-kura seperti batu.
Sanchez takes a strike. The count is 0-2.
Tim, we want to say happy birthday to Tina Hogoloff, who's watching the game. She's 87 years old and has been a baseball fan for the past 3 years.
Well, you're never too old or too young to start enjoying baseball. Who's your favorite player, Tina? I'll bet it's that Spanish heartthrob, Rafael Plumero.
You know, I wonder what she's been doing for the last 84 years.
Hey, here's a question for you, Jimmy. Who's your all-time favorite superhero?
Remember Clutch Cargo? His lips moved.
Oh, this is strange. The pitcher's refusing to throw the ball.
Well, maybe you can't figure out which pitch to throw next.
All right, we're back to the action. And that was just a heck of a pitch. Who knows? This guy could end up going to Cooperstown.
Why would you trade him if he's doing so good?
Young, 1 for 1 on the day. Doubled last time up. Looking for a good pitch. Cooperstown, Jimmy. Cooperstown.
I heard you the first time. Why are they gonna trade him?
Sembunyi di dalam gudang, menggasak uang naik 16 juta rupiah usai menodongkan karyawan toko. Detik aksi perampokan, rekam kamera pengawas minimarket di kawasan Timur Barat 1 Palembang. Dalam rekaman ini terlihat dua orang yang mengancam karyawan kasir.
Have you ever wondered what do they do with those old rosin bags? I mean, do they throw the rosin bags out or do they recycle rosin bags, Tim?
Well, they stuff them into old flour sacks, Jimmy, paint them up. Some old lady stitches them, and that's where we get the term baseball bag.
Now, Tim, I'm talking about rosin bags.
Yeah, they stuff the rosin bags into rosin bag sacks or flour sacks. Turn them into baseball bags, Jimmy. Pretty simple.
I don't know what you're talking about now, Tim. You're in your own world.
Baseball bag, Jimmy. Baseball bag.
Forget it. Boy, I love watching a game of baseball underneath the stars. Unless you're in a dome, then you can't see the stars.
Usai menerima laporan, petugas langsung melakukan penyisiran dan mengidentifikasi ciri-ciri pelaku melalui rekaman CCTV. Dari Palembang, Sumatera Selatan, jurnalis Tempo TV melaporkan. Pemirsa, informasi kita lanjut dari aksi pencurian kendaraan bermotor yang berhasil digagalkan warga di Kampung Pengkolan, Desa Kertamulia, Kecamatan Pedes, Karawang pada Senin pagi 9 Maret 2026. Dua terduga pelaku curanmor ditangkap setelah terpergok saat hendak mencuri sepeda motor di depan toko sembako. Peristiwa ini terjadi sekitar pukul 08.30 waktu Indonesia bagian Barat di kawasan Pengkolan, Desa Kertamulia.